Most truck drivers are afraid of falling asleep at the wheel. Luis was wide awake, and he still wishes he hadn't been. He's not dramatic. 20 years on the road, no accidents, no tickets. The kind of guy who logs his hours properly and doesn't push his luck. If something rattled him, it wasn't small. This happened last November. 3:10 a.m. northern Pennsylvania, 2-lane highway, 40 straight miles of forest. No towns, no exits, no lights, just trees and the sound of your own engine. About an hour into that stretch, he saw hazard lights ahead. That's normal. Breakdowns happen all the time. He eased off the throttle. Old white Freightliner, no company logo, trailer doors shut. Hazards blinking steady. No flares, no warning triangles. No one standing outside. And that's when he noticed something that didn't make sense. The truck was clean, spotless, no road grime, no salt spray. In late November. Every other truck on that highway looked like it had been dragged through a snowbank. This one looked new. He rolled past at about 35, and as he passed the cab, he glanced into the driver's window. The driver was sitting upright, hands at 10 and 2, staring straight ahead, not blinking, not moving. Luis told me later. He wasn't asleep. He wasn't hurt. He just wasn't right. Luis grabbed his CB. "You good, driver?" No response. He kept rolling, watching in his mirror. The hazard lights blinked red in the darkness. Then they shut off, all at once, and the truck pulled back onto the highway. No headlights, that's important. No headlights. At 3:10 in the morning, on a pitch-black forest road, the truck merged behind him. 2 car lengths back, too close. Luis keyed the mic again. "Turn your lights on." Nothing. He sped up slightly. It matched him. He slowed down. It slowed down, perfectly. Still no headlights. Just a white outline reflecting the dim glow of his own running lights. And that's when he realized something worse. He couldn't see the driver anymore. The windshield wasn't tinted. It wasn't reflective. It was just dark, empty. The truck was close enough that if he tapped the brakes, they'd collide. His heart rate started climbing. He told himself it had to be electrical failure, some kind of prank, anything logical. Then his CB crackled. He hadn't touched it. A voice came through, calm, clear. "You good, driver?" It was his voice, same tone, same cadence. Luis felt his hands go cold on the steering wheel. The radio clicked again. "Turn your lights on." Again, his voice. Behind him, the truck inched closer. He could see the grille clearly now. There was no logo, no license plate, just smooth white metal. The CB crackled a third time. This time, the voice was layered, like multiple recordings slightly out of sync. "Pull over. Pull over. Pull over." The truck drifted left, like it was preparing to pass. Luis said every instinct in his body told him one thing: don't let it come alongside you. He downshifted and accelerated hard. The engine roared. 65, 70, 75. The truck stayed exactly 2 car lengths behind him. No headlights, no visible driver, no engine noise beyond his own. Just there, matching him perfectly. Up ahead, he saw something he had never been so relieved to see in his life. A way station sign, 2 miles, closed at that hour, but lit. He kept his foot down. The voice on the CB grew louder, distorted. "Pull over. Stay. Don't leave the road." The way station ramp appeared on the right. He didn't signal. He jerked the wheel and took it at speed. The truck behind him did not follow. He skidded slightly, corrected, and pulled under the floodlights of the empty inspection area. Then he stopped and waited. The highway beyond the ramp was completely visible. No fog, no obstructions, no traffic. The road was empty. No headlights approaching. No taillights fading. Nothing. Luis shut off his engine because he suddenly couldn't stand the sound of it. The silence pressed in. Then, softly, through the CB. Not crackling, not distant, clear, right beside him. You stopped. He ripped the CB out of its bracket and threw it onto the passenger seat. The display was off. The power light wasn't even on. He stayed there until sunrise. When daylight came, he inspected the back of his trailer. There were handprints along the rear doors, long streaks in the dirt, as if someone had been gripping the metal, holding on. 2 car lengths behind him, at 75 miles an hour. Luis doesn't drive that route anymore. He quit within the month. Sold the rig. Doesn't use a CB. But he told me something I haven't been able to shake. He said the part that scares him most isn't that something followed him. It isn't the handprints. It isn't the voice. It's this. It used his voice first. Not after. Not later. First. Like it had been listening. Learning. Waiting. So if you're ever driving alone at 3 in the morning, and you see hazard lights ahead, and the truck looks just a little too clean, and your CB repeats something you just said, in your own voice, you might want to check your mirrors, and whatever you see back there, don't let it come alongside you. Because it may not be trying to pass you, it may be trying to take your place.